everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So big news today in Major League Baseball. Mookie Betts is now no longer traded to the Dodgers. Oh my goodness, a lot going on. A team has officially backed out of the trade, so we're going to talk about it today. Kind of big. It's kind of all Boston's fault though, just a lot going on. Really big news though, kind of crazy. So he is still a Boston Red Sox. At the moment, they still have David Price and Mookie Betts on the team. They're going to be remaining in the AL East until another trade gets finalized, if at all. So big news. We're going to get right into it. If you guys are ready for the video, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, go ahead and follow me down below on Instagram and Twitter using the links in the description. Oh my, let's get into it. The Minnesota Twins have officially backed out of the three-team blockbuster trade that would send outfielder Mookie Betts and left-handed pitcher David Price to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, in exchange, the Boston Red Sox would receive outfielder Alex Verdugo from the Dodgers and also pitcher from the Minnesota Twins, Brusdar Graterol. Now, the Red Sox kind of messed up here. They made a little boo-boo when going ahead and scouting players. They thought that Graterol was going to be a starting pitcher. They were looking for that rotation arm, when in actuality, they now think that he's more of a bullpen guy, and that's not what they want. So, news came out a couple days ago that they incorrectly scouted and reported that they wanted Graterol, because they thought, again, he was going to be a guy that can go 5 or 6 innings every 5 games or whatever, and instead, now he's going to be a bullpen arm, and that's not what they're looking for. So, they were saying, okay, well, we think we'll still be able to go ahead and finalize the deal fairly quickly. We'll just get some prospects or some money. Like, it's that easy. But no, of course, the Twins aren't just going to give them more prospects or money, and the Dodgers are already set on their end, so they don't give any more than they have to, or at least at this point. Maybe they would to get Mookie Betts, but if the Twins aren't in on it, then that is the end of that deal right there. So yeah, the Twins have officially backed down. Graterol will no longer be going to the Red Sox. He's going to stay a Minnesota Twin. Kenta Maeda is remaining with the Dodgers, as well as Alex Verdugo. And the big piece here, Mookie Betts and David Price, are staying in the American League East, which is big. Now, of course, you know, Mookie Betts trade rumors have been going around pretty much since the start of the offseason, kind of towards the end of the postseason as well. We all kind of knew once the Red Sox were out of it that they were most likely going to trade their star outfielder. He's been in the talks with Chris Bryant, Nolan Arenado, and a couple other guys, Francisco Lindor also, who were maybe on the chopping block to be traded, this winter. But Mookie Betts really had the best chance either of going to the Dodgers or the Padres. The other day, the Dodgers and Red Sox and Twins worked out a deal, and now it's all done. Like, it's all behind us. It's no longer a thing. So this trade is no longer official. It's no longer going through. Yes, of course, it can be revived and it can be edited. But if they bring it back, there's going to be a lot more pieces involved, either money-wise or prospects, whatever the case may be. And maybe the Boston Red Sox will go after, some prospects in the Dodgers organization. We don't know. I would think that LA is still interested in both Betts and Price, but who knows at this point. This is really big, kind of crazy, and Mookie Betts will remain in a Boston Red Sox uniform for at least the next couple hours, days, however long it takes for this trade to get revisited. So now the big question is, will the Red Sox and Dodgers be able to work this trade out between just these two sole franchises, or will they try to drag another team into it? Who knows, okay? But the Dodgers, I'm assuming, really want Betts. They've had that World Series championship ring to their name for the past couple seasons. Made back-to-back World Series in 2017, 2018. Lost both times. Didn't even make it that far last season in 2019. But now 2020, they want to make their year. And they have the potential guys to do so. There's also supposed to be a Jock Peterson trade to the Angels, and that got stopped because of arbitration and stuff, and just a lot going on with the Dodgers involved, and it's not even necessarily their fault, but wow. They still have Jock Peterson, no longer Mookie Betts. If the Red Sox are going to go through with this trade, the Dodgers are going to have to give up more than just Alex Verdugo. And for them, at that point, that was a total steal, giving up Verdugo simply for a way better outfielder currently and a starting pitcher that you can add to the rotation as a bottom 4 or 5 type of guy. Wow, this is really big news, and I don't know what we're going to see from here on out. Now, I personally leave on a trip and will not be able to make videos for a week and a half in just a couple days, so it's going to be my luck. As soon as I leave, the Mookie Betts trade is going to be finalized, and I won't be able to cover it for a little while. So if something does happen and I don't cover it and it's not on the channel, that is the reason. But same thing happened last year when Bryce Harper signed his big contract. I had posted a video, and like 10 minutes later, the news came out, so I had to get back onto filming, and it was a mess. But that's just my luck, and that'll probably end up happening. However, at the moment, he's still a Red Sox. Oh my goodness, here's my official reaction as a Yankees fan coming up right now. As a New York Yankees fan, I am thrilled that this trade did not go through because, yes, Mookie Betts is a part of the Boston Red Sox currently and has been for years, and they're our biggest rivals in both the division and the league. However, I would rather face him in the regular season for however many games instead of in the World Series battling it out for the World Series championship title of 2020. And honestly, if he's with the Red Sox, I'd rather lose every game to the Boston Red Sox in the regular season than lose it in the World Series. And honestly, if the Dodgers do get Betts, it's going to be a great year for them. I wouldn't even put it past them to win the World Series against any team because that is a great lineup from top to bottom. And I will be rooting for them if they are against the Yankees or not because that is very solid and they deserve to win. However, from a biased perspective, I don't want anyone to beat the Yankees. So if it's in the World Series and they're just that close, please let Mookie Betts stay with the Red Sox. But I think either way, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is for the better. If the trade goes through and the Red Sox and Dodgers can make it work, awesome. If not, I'll be sitting through 2020 as a Yankees fan pretty happy with better odds of us winning in late October. This is probably a shorter video than usual. However, I wanted to bring it to your attention that this 3-team blockbuster trade is no longer going through. Brusdar Graterol will stay with the Minnesota Twins. You have Kenta Maeda and Alex Verdugo remaining in Dodger blue jerseys for 2020, and Mookie Betts and David Price will still be Red Sox, at least at the moment. Now, I still don't know. I can't wrap my head around the fact that the Red Sox did not scout Graterol correctly. I don't know how they mixed up a starter and a reliever based off of his stats and all the info about him. I don't know. Something just kind of seems weird to me there, and I don't know especially how you mix that up when you have your biggest guy on the trading block. You're getting rid of Mookie Betts, and in return, you're getting this guy who is not even what you're expecting him to be or making him out to be. Crazy stuff. Honestly, it's not as big as the Houston Astros scandal this offseason, obviously, but what a wild winter this has been. I mean, a false trade, incorrect scouting reports, teams cheating, suspensions, firings, Carlos Beltran being hired and fired before he even manages a game. Wow. So guys, that's going to end it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.